Welcome back, everybody. Pittsburgh, St. Louis, ready to go. Second meeting of the year. They only meet twice. First outing was November 16 when it was St. Louis with a 4-3 win over the Pens. Great to have you with us here on ABC for the NHL. Turgeon into the zone, and that'll be whistled on the offside, and we are underway. Paul Dvorsky, Brad Mayer are the referees. Mike Perret and Pierre Resico, the linesmen for today's game.
Especially with the season he was having. I mean, it took him out of the lineup for 3 games.
MVP type season, and still a candidate for that in front. Hedberg able to knock it away. Good chance. Was set up in front for Corso. Deflected back. D was covering. That'll be shot up and over the glass. Good chance for Alexei Gusarov as he had that rebound in the slot area. Tibbetts dropped it off to the near side boards. Not far enough to get it up. Down they go. Ian Moran on the pile. Held in. Good work again down low by Dallas Drake. Drake, a great forechecker. Hold it in. What a shot, Billy Tibbetts. Tibbetts is a very tough presence, and they're going to fight at center ice. Jamal Mayers thought that Tibbetts did not put a clean hit on
Reasoner. So he went after Billy Tibbetts, but I'll tell you what, Tibbetts was ready for him to drop the gloves. This is a fair start. Oh! A late punch by Billy Tibbetts. Looked like it landed right on the butt as Jamal Mayers went down.
Well, this is why Pittsburgh got Tibbetts. They felt as though they needed to have one of the muscle men in the NHL to protect their scorers like Jagr and Lemieux.
It's also why they got Christoph Oliva, who's out of the lineup with an injury, and Steve McKenna. Billy Tibbetts saying, okay, I'm ready for you as soon as we get out of this sin bin. Let's try it again. Round 2, as soon as you're ready.
Lang into the middle. Good pass up ice. Alexei Kovalev, 42-goal scorer. Kovalev in. Kovalev couldn't get the shot off. Alexei Gusarov turns the other way. That one ripped and deflected up off the glass. Alexei Kovalev, as we said, has had an MVP-type season. He will get consideration in that department, and deservedly so, as he is 6th in the league with 88 points and 5th in goals on the year.
St. Louis can do some business deep in Pittsburgh's zone without Hans Johnsson, without Yanni Laukkanen. I mean, they're really down a couple of guys on the blue line.
Hedberg had his own man screen him on that one as Pierre Turgeon collided with Ian Moran in front of the net. Turgeon down low, back to get it. Turgeon centered off the goaltender stick. Save made. Hedberg on Scott Young. Off the face-off, Pierre Turgeon and Lang deflected away to Tkachuk. Tkachuk lost it. Kasparaitis. Talking about this before the game, Bill. Clearly the defensive pairing for Pittsburgh is going to include Kasparaitis against this top line of the Blues.
You bet, because of Keith Tkachuk's presence. And I think Bob Boughner, one of the guys that can dish it out, just did a pretty good job of making sure Keith Tkachuk went to the box.
Jagr looking. Lemieux to try and get on the offside, which where he is right now. There's Mario Lemieux. Tries to get on the weak side, away from the puck down low. The shot taken by Andrew Ferenz. It'll be Pittsburgh's first shot of the game, and they have a 1-0 lead.
Boy, Brent Johnson looked like he got handcuffed on this. It might have tipped off of Jaromir Jagr on the way. But this is where Kovalev usually plays, on the point of the power play.
Ferenz gets credit for it. Yeah, it's his 3rd goal of the year. Marty Straka and Mario Lemieux pick up the assists on it, and a 1-0 Pittsburgh lead on the power play. Their first shot of the game. Score! A wraparound chance by Danny Corso. Oh, where did that go?
And that actually went off of Bob Boughner's skate.
Rozov along the near side dot. Rozov looking at nobody out in front. Now they do, all alone down low. Empty net, and it's backed away. Wade Primo went in alone, trying to line that up for a backhand lifter, and never got the shot off. He had nobody around him except the goaltender.
Making sure his guys deny the rush. Uh-oh.
Look at this. They dropped the stick and gloves right off the face-off here, and
Dallas Drake looked like he just ate one there.
Oh, that's the youngster, Dan Lecouturier, the 22-year-old.
And he was going with the left. What's up with this? These two teams aren't in the same division. They're not even in the same conference.
And that was obviously an agreed-to matchup, because as soon as the puck was dropped, they dropped the gloves. Blue line chance deflected off the near side boards. Barteshko had the chance. Back out in front, Riesner. Barteshko. Hedberg with a save. Hedberg sprawled on the ice to get it, Marty Riesner.
He's gone back about a 4-line with the blade of his stick. So that still means when he wants to, he can get it to the shelf.
Lemieux got it down low. Brent Johnson able to knock it away. Jan Hrdina with a chance. Jaromir Jagr to Lemieux. Lemieux and a whistle coming in front of the net. An interference call. So the St. Louis Blues are going to get a power play with 1:45 to go in the period. That came in front of the goaltender, Brent Johnson.
Jan Hrdina, the guilty man.
Scott Young off the half boards on the far side. Young shot deflected straight up in the air by Tkachuk, and Hedberg hangs on. Hedberg gets into a little shoving match with Bob Bugner. That's going to happen. Guys through the crease. Every time they go by, it's a stick, it's an elbow, it's a shoulder, it's a leg. Just trying to get his mind off it. Young, chance, deflected, rebound, score! Danny Corso! What a nice backhand chance off the rebound, and it's 2-1 Blues on a power play goal.
And a broken play. But you know what? Unless the second period's any different, that's going to be the story of the game. Broken plays, pucks deflecting into nets. Johan Hedberg, I think, lost sight of this one.
Players are trying to end this period before it's over. Everybody stops skating. 19:01. Corso's got 2 in the game. Numbers 9 and 10 on the year. Young and McGinnis got the assists on the power play. So Corso's got a real good chance at a hat trick here today with 2 in the first period. 16-3, the shots in favor of the Blues to get the lead. 2-1. Blues have the 2-1 lead, trying to sweep the season series as they won that first game in St. Louis back in November 4-3, and they have a 2-1 lead here underway in the second period. And the net, Bobby Dallas goes back to get it. Dallas around the near side. Young trying to hold it in dead as he banged it away from Straka. Looking in front, shot deflected on the top of the net. Score! Did Turgeon touch it or not? Turgeon got over there on the far side, but I'm not sure if he had to actually hit it or if it just bounced off the goaltender. It's 3-1 Blues.
Another weird goal. This puck actually looked like it was walking along the crossbar.
15, but they're on the power play here. Around the near side boards, McGinnis reaching, could not get it. Morozov giving chase. Johnson played it, empty net. Morozov, he got hit in the face. He had the empty net to shoot at. He took a stick in the face. He's down on the ice. That will nullify the final 43 seconds of the power play for the Blues. That's about all he could do.
Brent Johnson came out and decided to execute a real nifty fake, and Morozov did not go for it.
Young, Tkachuk will trail 2-on-2. Tkachuk down the middle. Backhand chance and a save made. Hedberg. Hedberg will drop it off. Back in behind the net wing, Primo. 3 goals on the year for Primo. Blasted that one at center. Baranek got leveled. Morozov couldn't handle that off the back of his skates. Corso behind the net, 10 seconds left to go here in the second period. 26-8. The shots in favor of the St. Louis Blues. They're taking a 3-1 lead. And that will do it in the second period. Tkachuk the only goal here in the second. 10-5 the shots in the period favor the Blues. Where are the offensive champions for Pittsburgh? Lemieux and Jagr. They're going to have to get it together because St. Louis is shutting them and the rest of the Pens down.
When you play a team like the Pittsburgh Penguins, they're as much like a cobra that is wound up and ready to strike as any team in the NHL. So you commit a couple of turnovers, bang, they're right back in the game. The issue for St. Louis is this: they have not been able to play 60 minutes of hockey well for quite some time. All they got to go now is 20 more minutes.
And here's Kovalev in. Kovalev down the middle and a score! Here they come! This is a third period team. And Alexei Kovalev continues to add to the MVP numbers. The 5th leading goal scorer in the league gets his 43rd.
Finally, this crowd is alive. I mean, it was like a morgue in here. Alexei Kovalev with his laser-like wrist shot ripped that one by Brent Johnson.
He's had 2 goals. Daniel Corso, the 22-year-old of the Blues. Drake knocked ahead that time and got knocked down. Dallas Drake. Back they come. Kovalev again. Save made and wide off Johnson. Kovalev thought he had it, and Johnson did too. Johnson just stayed down on his knees, thinking that puck may have gone in.
I think that stung him.
Kovalev dropped it off and hits to the net. Kovalev trying to redirect, but he went wide. Johnson trying to regroup, but the Blues unable to get the puck out of the zone. Kovalev, Straka, and Lang. Lang trying to redirect. Into the corner, Kovalev. Kovalev looking right through the crease. It's Straka in front, shot and a save made on a wrister by Bob Bugner.
think that second shot from Kovalev hit Brent Johnson up high in the shoulder, and it looked like it stung him. I think he's okay now.
They've been outscored 8-1 in the third period now, including this one. That one Hedberg got a piece of and hangs onto as he stretches his body at the side of the net. Johan Hedberg with a save. Lemieux in. Lemieux down the middle. Lemieux passed up a shooting chance right there. Into the corner, Jagr. Jagr turning it. Jagr dumps it back. Near side, Ian Moran. Moran shot, save made. Johnson saw that one coming. Mario Lemieux is wearing a cast, Bill. We were talking about it on one of the wrists we hadn't seen before. And it may be affecting his. He looks like he really doesn't want to shoot in this game.
I'm not sure. It looks like it's a heavy tape job on his right wrist, and that may be one of the reasons, especially on the one power play they had, that he wasn't one-timing. One of the ways to beat the Penguins too, besides denying the rush, Gary, is to stay out of the dark penalty box.
Yeah, that's right.
And then St. Louis has.
Lemieux once, twice, shot or pass to Hrdina, and it was wide of both cases. Had a lead this year. They're 31-0-3-2. When they've had a lead going into the third, Pittsburgh has come back and won 3 games where they've trailed. Lemieux! Fans wanted a call, will not get it. He got taken down, tried to get a shot off, and just rolled it in by the net.
See, this is what's going to complicate things for the St. Louis Blues. Mario Lemieux and Jaromir Jagr look like they really want this thing. That's a problem.
Not out of the zone. Good play by Reardon to hold it in. Corso in front. Save Hedberg. Rebound to the side of the net. Danny Corso with a chance for his third, denied by Johan Hedberg. Just kicked that one away. And they'll gain the red. Dumped in down the near side wall by Simpson. Played back. Ferentz up off the glass and out. Here comes Lemieux with Jagr. Lemieux in. Lemieux down the middle. A shot to save me. They've tied the game up. Mario Lemieux in the charge with Jagr the trailer.
Mario Lemieux just made about 5 highlight reel moves on this rush from one end to the other. Yikes! He came out and just took over this entire game in one shift by himself. Oh, baby, what a rush.
Overcoming that 2-goal deficit in the third period. Held in Jamal Mayers. Mayers centered off Ian Moran to Hedberg, who hangs on. Are we going to have one more goal go off? A defensive player, Jan Hrdina, gets into it on the far side with Dallas Drake.
Oh, check this out. Ian Moran's poking away too, and he's just coming back off a broken thumb. Darius Kasparaitis, I think, was the guy that had the match that lit the fire on this ship, because he went around banging any body dressed in blue, and he had 3 huge hits.
With a 3-3 scoreboard game, 2:26 to go. Shot deflected. Jagr. Save made by Johnson. And the Blues will clear. Brought back up by Kovalev. Power play pins. 27 seconds. Kovalev near side Jagr. Lemieux in that weak side post waiting. Jagr looking for him. That's Lemieux trying to bank it in. Comes all the way back to the point to Kovalev. Kovalev in the slot open. Lemieux scores! Pittsburgh leads it by 1.
Mercy, mercy, what a show by the Penguins. Andrew Ferentz had been playing the right point on the Penguins' power play because they wanted him to shoot. Well, Alexei Kovalev can do some magical things that Ferentz can't.
Kasparaitis trying to clear it at block. Good play. Kacheko blocked an extra skater out there. Young a chance. Deflected off bodies. Glass far side. 30 seconds to go in the period. Empty net. Lang trying to clear can. Kacheko dropped it. McGinnis trying to line it up. Jagr. Empty net. Jaromir Jagr. Hello. Ding, ding, ding.
Well, the sleeping giant woke up between the second and third period.
And it's going to be a Pittsburgh win, and what a dramatic comeback. They were down by 2 goals. Coming to this third period, they are going to win this by 2. It's over. Standing ovation. Pittsburgh 5. and the Blues 3. The first time the Blues have lost in regulation when they had a lead going into the third period. Hedberg wins it, and so do the Pens, 5-3.